Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley, aka The Stylish Local, and if you love all things fashion, beauty, and lifestyle, you already know this is the channel for you. This video is going to be about fall trends. I always like to remind you guys that when I film videos like these, trend videos, it's basically really just to tell you what you're going to be seeing a lot of, what's going to be in your store after it came down the runway, what you're going to see everybody and their mama wearing. Like, that is what this is about. It's really to educate you and to let you know why you're going to be seeing 50 people in barn jackets when you walk down the street, right? Or why animal print is going to be everywhere you look around, that kind of thing. This is not to tell you what you should absolutely be wearing. We are here for a good time, not a long time. Wear whatever it is that you want to wear in this life. Just try not to look crazy, but you don't have to, you know, like live your life by these trends at all. It really is just to keep you up to date with what's happening in the fashion world. There are several trends on this list that are either no-brainers or things that have been trending for the past couple of seasons, so they're not new to the game at all or new to like these, you know, trend lists. However, I'm still going to mention them, but I'm going to keep it short and cute because there's no need to spend a lot of time on those particular trends. So today I'm going to start my list off with a cropped trench coat. These have been trending heavily since last season. We've all seen the Ghani version, the hooded one with like the buckles. I'm obsessed. I really need to get mine. It originally came out in like that, you know, just classic khaki color that we see for trench coats, but now they also have added a black version. Fire. I would get both. Not even gonna hold you. But a trench coat honestly is such a classic wardrobe staple. We often see them in like the fall and the spring when we have more of that in-between weather. So getting a cropped version is like a little update, which I'm absolutely loving. I'm not against this trend at all. I really do enjoy it. I've seen so many on ASOS. There's one on Lioness that I have, well, from Lioness on Revolve, that I have like saved in my cart. I love them. They're mostly hitting, at either your waist or maybe like mid-thigh, kind of depending on like how the brand decided to cut it, but you're definitely seeing them like hitting at the waist, and then obviously you can belt it, which creates the perfect shape. I just think they're easy to throw on, especially once again when the weather's not super cold yet, and then they look dope with like a hoodie underneath if you wanted to play it that way, if you wanted to layer. But also going into like super cold weather, you could layer that either underneath something or on top of something if you want to kind of play with your silhouette and your proportions. So I am definitely a fan of the cropped trench coat. And on top of that, barn jackets, because I feel like they can kind of go together. They are two separate styles, but barn jackets are trending heavily as well. You'll mostly see them with like a suede collar or a leather collar. I've seen some with corduroy collars. I don't personally think that I care to add a barn jacket to my wardrobe. However, I like them on other people. It's one of those things where I'm like, oh, I like that on you, but I wouldn't get it for myself. But yeah, crop trenches and barn jackets, those two are still heavily trending for fall winter 2025. Now I'm going to keep going with another coat style, which is the scarf coat that has been heavily trending as well. For me, I first really started paying attention to this style when Totem came out with their scarf coat a couple of years ago. And honestly, since then, it's been a style that I tend to gravitate towards. I don't personally own one, but I gravitate towards it when I see it. I love them. I think it's really just a smart idea, especially for people who don't like to deal with too many layers. Your scarf is already attached to your coat. You literally have one item. You have one item, you have one single just like outer layer you put on your coat, you wrap your scarf around, honey, and you are out the door. Okay, I think it is genius. I think it makes so much sense, but I also think it is extremely chic. You can dress them up, you can dress them down, you can wear them to work, you can wear them just out and about with sneakers, you can wear with boots, you can wear with loafers, whatever. It's a gorgeous coat. I do love the idea. I'm thinking about possibly adding one to my wardrobe. Like I said, Totem has them. I've seen some at ASOS. I've seen some on the Quince website. There's literally a scarf coat for every price point and every person's like style, because they're all kind of cut a little differently. You could get some that feel a little bit more, you know, prim and proper and tailored, or one that feels a little bit more relaxed. Whatever you feel like you want to do for your wardrobe and your personal style, honey, you can do that, because you'll definitely find something on Beyonce's internet. But like I said, I'm definitely a fan of a scarf coat. Okay, so the next trend we have here, I'm calling it belt it to the max, and this is going to be double and triple belting anything that you're wearing. So that could be a shirt, that could be a blazer, that could be a jacket, that could be a dress. Whatever it is, you are wearing at least 2 to 3 belts at one time to cinch your waist, and I absolutely love this trend. So when I saw it last year popping up, I saw the Schiaparelli show, and I did a little review on it on my TikTok and my Instagram. If you are not following me on socials, you should be. I'm at The Stylish Local per usual, but I made a video about that show, and I was just saying in the video, like, I don't know if I would want to wear, you know, 3 belts at a time. And now I'm just like, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Actually, the look has grown on me so much that I literally have multiple belts saved in my cart on like different websites, because that is how much I really want to kind of just like step into this trend. But also, before this trend came about, I was really wanting to just wear more belts in general, because I mentioned in one of my previous videos that I want to start accessorizing more. I feel like I've been dropping the ball on accessorizing, and a belt is an easy way to accessorize. I'm also here for always cinching the waist, okay? Get it snatched, get it get it tiny, get it tiny. So if my waist could look little, baby, I'm gonna do that. So yeah, I'm definitely here for the trend for sure. Like I said, Schiaparelli is doing it super big. You can get belts from anywhere. Everyone has also been kind of like dipping their toe in this trend when it comes to the designers and the looks that they're sending down the runway. It really is super easy. And I would say if you feel maybe overwhelmed by the trend, start off with like 2 thinner belts and just go from there. You could also play with textures. You can play with, you know, the sizes, maybe like a thicker one on the bottom and then a thinner one on the top. There's so many different ways to go about it, but I think it's super chic. I think it adds a little bit of just something to, you know, a look. I think it creates a beautiful shape and a silhouette. I'm here for it. The next thing on this list is going to be one of those trends that I said is an absolute no-brainer, and this is going to be suede. Suede is not new to any trend list, okay? Especially when it comes to fall winter fashion, suede is always on deck, okay? She's just that girl. She's just always in line. She's always part of the conversation when we're talking about fall trends. And so I'm really not like surprised to see it, because I feel like it's there every single year. However, this year it seems like people are heavily focused on brown suede, and okay. Okay, I'm not mad at it. Like, she's a staple, she's a classic. You can't go wrong with her. Whether you want to do a brown suede jacket, you can do a brown suede boot, a brown suede bag, brown suede like loafers, whatever it is, you can do it, and it's gonna make sense, and it's going to be classic. It's gonna be timeless. Just make sure you get a suede protectant, okay? Because you don't want your suede to get fucked up with the weather. But other than that, brown suede is an absolute no-brainer. Absolutely. However, you don't have to stop at brown. You can definitely do jewel tone suedes. You can do jewel tone colors. Make it fun. Make it fun. But I will say brown is just the easiest to wear. So the next thing on this list is going to be another no-brainer. It's going to be another classic. It's going to be something that you will always see every single time that someone's talking about a trend list, and it is going to be animal prints. Animal prints are still having their moment, still doing their thing. Obviously, Miss Leopard is at the top of the list, okay? She will always be at the top of the list. Don't get it fucked up. Now, zebra print has come in. She's running, she's a close second, all right? She's doing her thing. You know, everybody's loving her. They're using her as an alternative to leopard. I personally really do love zebra print. I already told you guys in one of my previous videos, zebra print with a pop of color is going to eat down every single time, all right? So now I'm seeing that people are really loving it, especially because it is a, once again, a neutral like base, right? It's black and white. It can literally go with anything. So if you felt like leopard print was just too much for you, too loud for you, but you feel like you can probably pull off zebra print, do you? Go right ahead. Once again, clothes, bags, shoes, accessories, all of the things, tap into that zebra print. Another print that people are actually really loving that I always love is snakeskin. Snakeskin, you cannot go wrong with it, especially a good snakeskin like boot or a bag or even a trench coat. Eat it right up. Eat it right up, okay? I actually am on the hunt for a pair of snakeskin boots. They need to be knee high or over the knee, damn near thigh high, because that is how I personally like to wear my boots. And I want a really good snakeskin bag and a really good snakeskin trench coat. That is what I'm looking for. Those are some things that I absolutely need to add to my wardrobe. And I also need a good leopard print boot, a good leopard print trench, and a good leopard print bag. So yeah. But yeah, animal print, not going anywhere at all. Other prints on the list too, before I forget, are going to be cow print. I actually really do enjoy cow print. Another neutral base as well. All of these prints are neutral, and it really helps to kind of just style them in your wardrobe because they're not hard to style since they have this neutral color base. It's blacks, whites, browns, tans. Those are things that you can match with almost anything in your wardrobe. So do not be afraid of the color. I will say I feel like maybe the easiest ones to wear may actually be the cow print and the zebra print, not the zebra print, the snake print, just because I don't know, I feel like maybe people wouldn't be as scared of those. But leopard print, I mean, right now I guess everybody's on leopard print, but I don't know, I just feel like those two might be the easiest to wear if you're like now getting into prints, you know. But yeah, have fun. So this next trend is another no-brainer, okay, and it's going to be fur or faux fur coats. Duh, and duh again. Like, be for real. Be for real. This is nothing new. Fur has always been a thing, especially in fall and winter when it gets cold. You pulling out your fur, and don't let you be from New York, baby. You pulling out your fur and probably a pair of Timbs. Like, be for real, okay? Like, this is a no-brainer. This is a constant staple. The bigger the better, okay? The bigger the better. I want to see floor length. I want to see cropped. I want to see something with a hood. I want to see colors. I want to see prints. I want to see all of the things. I want vintage. I want new. I want fur. I mean faux. I want real. Like, I want it all. I am obsessed with the look of a fur coat. Obsessed, because they can be dressed up and down. There really is just like, they can do no wrong in my eyes. Now, I know a lot of people do not like to wear real fur, and that is perfectly fine. If you still want the look but you don't want to wear something real, there are so many different like faux fur options out there, and they are done well, okay? They're done so good. So good. Sometimes you have to like squint your eye and make sure that it's not real, because they are killing the game right now with like the faux fur jackets and the way that they look. Chef's kiss. So yeah, we all know that fur is nothing new, and yes, it's trending right now. And like I said, the bigger the better. Go big or go home with your fur jacket this year, because that's just it. Now, with Western still trending, we're definitely seeing a lot of fringe items. All fringe everything, okay? That goes for bags, shoes, coats, dresses, pants, whatever it is. If you could add a little fringe to it, baby, go right ahead and add you some fringe. Add you some fringe. I absolutely love fringe. It genuinely makes me excited. It warms my heart. I love to see a fringe piece just like moving when someone walks. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be a super Western outfit. You really don't have to like go that route, but it is a key component in Western styling. So I would say that if you felt like the Western look was too much for you, you didn't want to do head to toe, add a little fringe somewhere else. Add it with the boot, add it with the bag, or add it with the jacket, and then kind of keep your other pieces a little bit more cleaner, a little bit more streamlined, a little more just not Western, aesthetic leaning. That way you can kind of blend the two and make it feel good for you. Next up on the fall trends list is going to be lace. Lace has been trending for a couple of seasons now, honestly, and I don't really see it going anywhere. She's still having her moment. She's still having her time. Lace is such a classic look, but I love the fact that you can either wear it super feminine and girly, or you can make it edgy, or you can make it sexy as well. There's so many different ways that you can go with it. I personally love the look of a crisp white shirt with a lace bra peeking out underneath. Okay, every single time. It's gonna give me every single time. There's something about it, because the crisp white shirt wants to be like prim and proper, but then it's like a little hint of sexy. Absolutely love it. I also have this thing for like those not sheer, but like the lace skirts with the panties underneath, so there's no lining and you just wear a panty. Love it. I don't know why, but I love it. I also like to see the lace pants paired with the blazer, or like the lace maxi skirts paired with the blazer, or like an oversized like chunky knit sweater. I have a lace skirt that I need to like figure out how I want to style. It's either going to be done with the blazer and belted, or I want to do like a really chunky just knit sweater. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe I'll do both, but yeah, lace is that girl. Period. Now, we're also going to be seeing a lot of funnel neck coats and jackets this season. They're going to be super high neck, probably either zipped up to here or buttoned up to here, and I I can't lie, I love it. I love anything that is high neck. I love the drama. Honestly, it looks so good. It looks so good, especially when it's done in leather. I am obsessed. I'm obsessed. So yeah, I don't really have much to say about the funnel neck coat. Like I said, you're gonna be seeing it a whole lot. You really just kind of have to be into that look. If you're someone who does not like much happening around your neck, don't go for it. But I do like it because it kind of replaces a scarf in a way. Like you could probably just wear a turtleneck and then just like do your funnel neck coat up, and then you don't have to wear a scarf. I'm someone who's very funny about scarves. I don't always want to wear a scarf. So if I have a high neck coat, baby, that's it. All I need is that. So yeah, funnel neck coats are definitely trending for 2025. This next trend is another carryover. Okay, we're talking prep school, we're talking modern academia. This has been the vibe for a couple of seasons now. Everyone knows that Miu Miu really had everybody on a prep school shit. Like tennis skirts, polos, you know, cardigans, loafers and socks. It has been a thing for a while now, but honestly, truly, it's one of those trends that I kind of just feel like are super classic anyway, because this is just part of our everyday, right? Kids go to school every day and wear their uniforms. It's just like, it's a thing. It's a thing. And I personally love it. I love the way it looks. I think there are several different ways that you can go about styling modern academia that don't feel super literal and don't feel like you're actually going back to school and wearing the uniform. But you know, pairing a trouser with a polo or a button down and then layering a sweater on top and tying it, you know, wearing your loafer and your socks, just, you know, varsity sweaters, cardigans, jackets, all of the things. I absolutely love a varsity style. You can never, ever get me to stop wearing them. But yeah, modern academia has heavily been trending. I'm definitely going to get into fall like accessory and like color trends as well, because in combination with the modern academia trend, we're seeing a lot of like glasses. A lot of eyeglass styles are trending, and so I really want to get into that, but I'm gonna make that a short form video. So I'm gonna post that over on like TikTok and IG and probably here on Shorts. So once again, if you're not following me, please do not forget to follow me. We all know that Ralph Lauren just did his Oak Bluffs collection, which did really well and sold out almost immediately. People were really breaking down like the history of it and just doing a full deep dive into the modern academia and especially how it is related to Black culture. So I absolutely, like I said, I love it. Always been a fan, will always be a fan, will always wear something or have something in my wardrobe that leans towards modern academia. But yes, that is definitely one of the trends that you will be seeing for 2025 and probably into 2026 as well. And kind of piggybacking off of modern academia, we're gonna go into plaid and checked prints. Listen, I don't know when plaid and checked prints ever stop trending, but they are heavily trending right now, especially for fall. And this is something that you will see in a modern academia trend, right? Because you wear like a plaid blazer or a plaid skirt or, you know, those kind of things, even plaid tights, plaid socks. So those things are heavily present in the modern academia trend. However, check prints, plaid prints have always been a thing. Doesn't matter what you want to call them. There's so many different versions and variations as well. Super classic, especially for the fall. You'll definitely see it as like in outerwear as well. I love to see like a plaid kind of puffer. I love to see a plaid trench coat. It's just, it is what it is. These are, once again, no-brainers and classics that are always relevant when it comes to fall trends. So yeah, if you are into it, I would say go right ahead. Some of them, you can find them very neutral, just like plain black and white. You can find some super fun ones with like brighter colors, or you can go a little bit more on the like the beige and the green and the navy side, but plaid always gets it. Now, last thing on this list is going to be maximalism. I am so excited about this trend. I have been excited about it. Everyone is finally kind of just doing what they want to do, and a lot of people are steering away from the whole quiet luxury and, you know, this minimalist way of dressing. Now, I'm gonna say this: if that is genuinely your way of dressing and how you like to present yourself and how you like to feel and how you like your wardrobe to be, please continue to do that. Please continue to do that, because that is genuinely who you are. However, what I hate is to see influencers get on Beyonce's internet, okay, and tell people, especially women, that the only way for them to be chic and stylish and put together is for them to wear 50 shades of beige, a slick back bun, and short square nails. Excuse me? Like, be fucking for real. Be for real. So I am so excited about maximalism being a thing. Baby, do too much. Do too much. Take it far. Take it overboard. Do the most. Like I always say, we are here for a good time, not a long time. Do what you want to do. Do what you want to do. And let's be fucking clear. Being a maximalist is very chic. It's very chic. There are so many women who are maximalists and their style is impeccable. You hear me? So don't ever let anybody make you feel like you have to be pared down or toned down to be considered chic and to be considered stylish. A lot of these people don't even have real style. Hence the reason why they're wearing 50 shades of beige, because it makes them, like, you know, look presentable. But be for real. Once again, be for real. So yeah, do what you want. Bold jewelry, bold accessories, period. Like your shoes, your bag, you know what I mean? Like, get back into wearing, I'm saying this for me, get back into wearing like bold lip colors. I have so many lipsticks that I do not wear because I've gotten into the habit of just wearing like a neutral pink gloss. Girl, what? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I need to pull back out my red lip. I need to pull back out my cyber. I need to pull back out my heroin, because they're all sitting there on my dresser looking at me like, ma'am, what are you doing? What are you doing? I'm so excited. I can't wait to just pull out my big ass obnoxious fur. Okay, maximalism just makes me feel good. It brings me joy, and I'm so happy to see that everybody is kind of on this wave. I am not mad at it at all. So yeah, do you, boo? Okay, so that is it for my fall trends of 2025. Like I said, I kept this video short and sweet because honestly, a lot of these trends are repeats. They are carryovers. They are things that have been trending for several seasons now. Once again, please don't forget, I'm not telling you what you have to wear. I'm just letting you know, keeping you updated, keeping you informed about what is happening currently in fashion. All right, if you have not subscribed yet, please go ahead and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell at the bottom so you never miss any of my videos, and I will see you guys in my next one.